Good evening, fellow vapors. This is Cass, and today I'm back at you with another juice review. Yes, today we're going to be looking at the second part of the Jeffries Vintage Vape range. Last time we looked at their root beer, their cream soda, and the apple and elderflower, which were three lovely, wonderful, fruity, refreshing flavors. Really enjoyed those. Today we're going to be looking at three more, and in the next video I'm going to be looking at the final two, and then after that we're going to be moving on to Jeffries Vintage Cocktails, or Cocktail Dreams I think it's called. We're going to be looking at those, which is another 5 flavors sort of based on different cocktails, which I'm really excited about. So let's get straight into it. Today's first flavor is going to be Iron Brew. That Scottish classic that we all know and love. Few have done it, few have got it right. So let's see what Jeffries says about Jeffries Iron Brew. So right, Jeffries Iron Brew by Jeffries Vintage Vape expertly recreates the distinct yet undeniable flavour of a Scottish classic with its faithful representation of an orange-tinted cream soda bottled up for your vaping pleasure. I love Iron Brew. I love Iron Brew from Scotland. I don't think it tastes the same when you buy it south of the border. So like in the last video, today's setup is going to be the Vulcan 1 mech mod with the Vulcan Alpha RDA on top, just for the sake of consistency. This is Iron Brew by Jeffries Vintage Vape. Pretty good. First thing I noticed is this juice doesn't quite taste the same as it smells. When you smell it, it smells pretty much exactly like Iron Brew. When you vape it, however, it still tastes like Iron Brew, but it's a lot more sort of orangey. It's got a bit of a hit of cream there, but that orange is definitely very prominent. So on the inhale, you get that flavour that you would expect from an Iron Brew flavoured vape. It sort of is very smooth, it hits you in the chest as you get this lovely citrusy orange hit, and then as you exhale it, you get that sort of creamy fizziness that you would expect from drinking an Iron Brew. It's just a lovely little mix. I think it's a brave flavour to go for. I think he's done it fairly well, and you've got to remember when you're going for flavours like this that people do know so well, if you get it wrong, there's no interpretation as to how well you've got it right. You've either got it right or you haven't, and I think this one pretty much hits the nail on the head with what it's like. However, and this is my personal taste, I couldn't vape Iron Brew all day. It's just not a flavour that I personally would want to vape all day. Now I know that I think this is one of their more popular flavours, but personally for me, it's not something that I would want to vape all day. It is a lovely vape, however, and I think this would be something that I would vape possibly for short periods of time, in the evening, first thing in the morning maybe, but I would want to go for something slightly lighter, maybe like the elderflower and apple, maybe like the cream soda. I think those are a bit more refreshing. That's not to take away from this though. I think this is a brilliantly accurate vape, and I think they've done very well recreating something that I know so well and love so much. So yeah, cool. I definitely think if you're an Iron Brew fan, you should check this out, and I think you can get it all from jeffriesvintagevape.com. Yeah, jeffriesvintagevape.co.uk. They're all on there. I think you can buy them directly from the site as well. Let's move on to the next flavour. The next flavour is simply called Mint. Now you might be asking, why is mint amongst a range of drinks? Well, the answer is I have no idea. Let's have a look and see what they say online about the mint flavour. So, Jeffries Mint by Jeffries Vintage Vape offers nothing but the purest cooling sensations in the refreshing form of mint that manages to hit all the right spots during a lasting icy feel that your taste buds will struggle to forget. So maybe this isn't based on a drink. Who knows? So let's have a go. So this is Mint by Jeffries Vintage Vape. Oh man, that's cool. I like that. That is like, how do I describe it? To me, when I smelt it, it kind of smelt a little bit like Murray mint, sort of that mint with that sort of creamy hit. Now I'm vaping it. It's almost like exactly like Wrigley Spearmint gum. It's got that sort of minty gum taste to it. It's got a nice, cool, refreshing hit in the chest. It's not icy by any stretch, but you do get this cool, refreshing kick straight off the back of it. And on the inhale, you're getting this creamy, spearminty mixture that is just wonderful to vape. It is incredibly light. It's incredibly smooth. and it just works well for what it was. That was not what I was expecting from it. I was expecting more of a herbal garden mint flavour possibly, but this has sort of got that peppermint, spearminty gum feel that it just reminds you of them little strips of gum you used to get in the foil packs that would never survive. And it's just wonderful, really fresh, really fruity. This could well be an all-day vape if you are someone who is looking for a good mint. There are very few straight up mints out there. They are always mint and something, ice and something, fruit and mint, whatever it is. They're never just a straight mint. And if that's your thing, this has got to be the one you go for. I can't get over how smooth it is. I can still taste it. It tastes like I've just had a stick of Wrigley's gum, spearmint, peppermint, whatever. I know, okay, they're very different flavors, but it is like a mixture of those two things, and it works beautifully well. Was not expecting, like I said, I was expecting a sort of herbal garden mint. So to get something that was actually that surprising is lovely. Right, I think we should move on to the third and final flavour. Now, the third and final flavour is based on a drink that is my other half's absolute favourite drink of all time. I drink quite a lot of it as a result, and I love it. So, the last drink that we're going to be looking at is Dandelion Burdock. Another brave flavour to go for. A lot of people love a good Dandelion Burdock. Where do we go from there? Let's have a look on the website and see what Jeffries says about Dandelion Burdock. Jeffries Dandelion Burdock by Jeffries Vintage Vape delivers the classic Dandelion Burdock, blended from a traditional recipe which is full of flavour, crisp and creamy, a truly retro flavour that won't be forgotten. That doesn't really tell us much about the flavours per se, as that it is like the drink. If you've never had Dandelion Burdock, shame on you, go out and get some, try it. Okay, so this is Dandelion Burdock by Jeffries Vintage Vape. Alright, so far we are 6 for 6. I am including the flavours from the last video. Every single one of these has been exactly what it says it is. None of these are vague. None of these are sort of like what they say they are. They are exactly what they say they are. On the inhale, you get that lovely sort of floral aniseedy hit of the mix. And on the exhale, you get this creamy, refreshing, fruity vibe that is what makes Dandelion Burdock what it is. I mean, it's hard to describe it to you. It's like trying to describe the colour red to a blind person. If you've not tried it, you have to, because it just is what it says it is. Now, if you know what Dandelion Burdock is, you know what this tastes like. And as a vape, it's really thick and smooth and creamy and sort of delectable in the way that you vape it. Now, for me, Dandelion Burdock is too heavy a flavour for me to vape all day. I couldn't vape it all day. I would find that flavour too much. Again, it's one of those ones that works well as a sort of short-term period vape that you vape and then you go to something else and then you come back to it. I would opt for the mint as an all-day vape as opposed to, say, the Dandelion Burdock. But that doesn't take away from it as a flavour. What else could I say about it? It just works well. It's lovely, it's refreshing, it's exactly like the drink. I cannot get over enough how much like the drink it is. It smells like it tastes like it vapes like it. I did a dab test and it tasted like I had a drop of Dandelion Burdock liquid on it. The mint is a bit of a weird addition to the range surrounded by actual drinks, but maybe you've got 7 drinks flavours and a palate cleanser in the mint. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to Mark from Jeffries Vintage Vapes and ask him why the mint is in there, because I simply don't necessarily understand. But these are strong flavours. And I think that about wraps that up. I'm finding myself rambling on a little bit here. So we have 2 more in the Jeffries Vintage Vape range. They will be coming in the next video. And then after that, we'll be looking at the Jeffries Cocktail Dreams range, which I'm tempted to do in one mega video, but I think I might split it up a little bit. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up. Please give this video a comment. Let me know what you think of these flavours, if you've tried any, if there's any you think I should try. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll stay updated with all the videos that I am uploading. Lots of interesting things coming up soon. I've got loads of cool ranges on the way, so I'm very excited to get those out for you. So thank you again for watching. My name has been Cass, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.